Yeah. Phew. Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrills. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Virgo. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another intuitive message for you today, or this morning. Keep in mind, say if it resonates, leave it does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna say a prayer because my ancestors jumped in my dream. Oh, you who arrange for Yusuf, Elise, and Lamb, arrange my affairs for me, fix my condition, and provide for me, O Lord, and protect me from the evil of your creation. O Allah, fulfill my need, relieve my distress, and relieve my anxiety. O Lord, Ameen. Listen, you got this ancestor coming to... and this makes sense, because the first card that came out for you is the Emperor, okay? And then that's the Ten of Pentacles came out right behind it. And what's clarifying it is the Three of Wands. Oh no, you're no longer waiting for your ships to come in. They're here. They are here now. Okay? I heard my grandfather clearly. The next time somebody jump up like that, you make sure you whoop them. You slap them. Okay? Because he used to use the word nigger a lot, but in its technical text, in its technical meaning a person who lacks knowledge, a person who's ignorant. He didn't say it derogatorily or in a way that comes off as racist towards another person. You really have to be acting some kind of dumb or some kind of foolish, you know, like some kind of like you lacking good sense and you don't know what you're talking about. You have no education in what you're saying and you're just talking loud and saying stupid things. He used it in that context, in the way that you should use the word, because that's what it technically means. It never had anything to do with culture. And he got up in my dream with his hands on his hips like he used to and said, the next time somebody do that, you whoop them. Okay? So what I'm saying is, you're starting to see what is it? New levels bring new devils. So it's like people who got the spirit of the jinn on them, and I say it like that to say the spirit of envy on them. Okay? Someone does not like your shine or is just afraid of it. Okay? Because you're showing up like this if you're the Emperor. That's abundance, and you got new beginnings, and you got new beginnings in this natural beauty, charm and grace, integrity. I'm not kissing your ass today, Virgo. I'm just saying, you know, compassion. You seem to be, you get along with people really well, where it builds trust, okay? And you're very hopeful for the future. You're very optimistic. You're keeping an open mind, and there's a change in the wind, okay? Something about protection. You walk around, make sure you walk around with your protection all the time. That can mean say a prayer or have your protection with you at all times in a tangible sense, as they say, because you're the Emperor. You got to have protection with you. Whether somebody's going to carry it for you, like a bodyguard, somebody who plays the role of a security guard in protection of you, and here go your ancestors. Because the soul of you, you're in a time of transitioning into celebration, endless transformation and transition and transformation. Okay? And you were patient. We saw this in you since you were a child. We've been raising you this way since you were a child. But what's important about what you're doing is you're working on your shadow self. And it's purifying you of toxinities via generational curses. Okay? You're a healer. Or the way you approach or interact with people is healing. People get that from you. Maybe someone wanted that from you but kind of lost their way in how they go about attaining it or seeking your guidance. Maybe someone was a little bit conceited, but you definitely you push past them. If there was ever a thing, you push past them. What's important to you is your freedom. Okay? You have the gift of discernment too. Something with you discerning. Your ancestors is helping you discern the character of people, because again, there's a change in the wind. There's a lot going on for you. Okay? You're going through an awakening. You're experiencing the euphoria of the awakening. And that's just that. Virgo. I was about to say Scorpio, but Virgo. Ten of Pentacles tells me generational wealth. And that real wealth is what those ancestors passed down to you. And that was my grandfather. And then the Emperor shows up. You're the chief of your family. Okay? You got the spirit of your ancestors and your forefathers. Okay? You show up like that. The way they showed up in life is exactly how you show up in life, and it's timeless. It's like you don't move forward with the Joneses, with what politics and how politics has derailed us from cultural beliefs. There's more politics in place of what we're supposed to be doing culturally, something like that. This is a very prideful reading. You stand your pride, you stand your ground. And I feel like the way you handle the situation, your ancestors is proud of you. That's confirmation that you just like them. Okay? You ain't got to never worry about being a black sheep, because you're just like your ancestors. So if you're the black sheep, you come from a royal lineage of other black sheeps. Nobody don't push over you or fuck over you about nothing. You don't let nobody do that to you. It's something like that. You know how to protect yourself better than what you look like you know how to do. So something about what you look like throws people off. They tried it with you. They ain't getting nowhere. They ain't getting away with shit. That's what I heard. The ancestor said they ain't getting away with shit. Let them try it again. Matter of fact, you ain't got the type of ancestors that let somebody try it again. Open, say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust life. Baby, to keep you in this type of energy, you definitely need protection. But you're open-hearted, you're open-minded, you're receptive to it. You want those ships to come in. The Three of Wands is patience, is virtue, is adventurous. I like how the Emperor and the Three of Wands, they both people in the card is pointing in the same direction. Look, I got your back. You just go ahead, keep going. This can also be the Most High standing with you too. Like I feel like somebody really, they really tried it. Like, do you at the phase of life where people are making plays for you or trying to make plans with your energy and how far their education takes them? Or it's just your natural way is showing people what they are and what they're not. I feel like you're very blunt with the Emperor card. That's some people say Taurus. It could be. Okay? But it's definitely Mars energy. It's take action energy. It's electrifying. It's magnetic energy. You draw people to you as a leader. Someone is scared of you being their leader, because they don't have it like that, or they didn't do something right. They feel like they didn't do something right. They think you're more alike than you are different, and you're not. You're not alike. Okay? You're chosen to do this for a reason. You were raised a certain way for a reason. You're starting to come to terms with that. You're coming to terms and accepting it. I was raised that way for a reason, not a season. It wasn't a phase of my parents going through something or my guardians, whatever was happening. That wasn't just a phase. That was just, you were raised like that, strategically and for a reason. You hear what I'm saying to y'all? My will versus thy will, micromanaging the universe. You could have met some pretty silly people who like to micromanage the universe, and it was not a very pleasurable experience for you because you know better. You know, so to see somebody show up like that, it's like, you don't have a chance before you even open your mouth. Like, it's just stupid. Someone tried to grow closer to you through conflict. Even though this card talks about moving closer via conflict, this is somebody who It's too macho to feel like they could use your expertise. And with that being said, you cut them off. You ended it right then and there. Someone tried to like press the gas, maybe on someone's trying to press the gas on what they feel like your role is or what your place is. Someone tried to shrink you, micromanage you. People are starting to realize this is not a dummy. Maybe you got sensitive or something. Maybe you have that aura that's very gentle, like, and sensitive. They don't know you come with a fight. That don't quit. Double mission. You know your power. You know who you are. Serve the world by being you. So it's not much people can tell you. But what is that clarifying? Let me see. See? Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to love. Yeah, somebody pissed your ancestors off or pissed you off for trying to micromanage it. When you're the emperor in that 10 of Pentacles, someone tried it. Like, get the, yeah. I heard just another dirty Diana. The sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. You think I want you in my space? Would you call yourself booking me? Now, do I look easy? Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy and your peace, sweetness of life. And that's really where you are in life. It's just about your joy and your peace. Ooh. I just feel like somebody's salty because you're not as dumb as you look. You're not a pushover like you look. Somebody tried to stereotype you. So divine plan, wisdom, intelligence. That's what they learned about you. They got a whole a universal ass whooping because you don't want to have the blueprint within you. The code of seeds of conduct. Okay? The code of the seeds is in you. Now, why did God put that in you and not them? Because you see what they would have did with it. They tried to shrink you without it. So imagine if they had it like that, they would abuse it. It just seems like they're not prepared for what you got going for you. It's like anytime somebody try to make plans with your destiny, it's like, I have it for a reason, okay? Because I'm more prepared for it. I prepared myself for it. You can't come over here with all that self-entitlement. Okay, honey. Making plans with somebody else's business. See how this came out in reverse? And I don't read these cards in reverse. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. You're a Basquiat. That artist Basquiat, Jean Basquiat, he's a young man. Died really young. That's you. Can't nobody box you in. Okay? And this is something about the rose garden. That's what you are. You show up real gentle and delicate like a flower. Your innocence, you are forgiving, and be gentle with yourself. Like, you're very sensitive. So I said it. But just because you're empathic, you know what's yours and what's not yours. You know that's a deflection off of that person. They make it, and it's more about them than it was about you. And you trying to have compassion, I feel like you was no nonsense. I feel like you hit the gas. Somebody hit the gas on you, you on that shit 3 times harder. You're going to hit the gas back on them. That's what you get for trying to tell me my business. Okay? You took them to school. There's a higher learning that comes with you, and you educated. You schooling somebody. Life lessons, soul growth, steady higher learnings. Y'all should grow the fuck up. Come here, let me coach you. Hold up. On to the next thing. We've been learned that lesson. We've been learned that lesson. It's not for me to keep regurgitating the same lesson. You have to learn that lesson now. And no, I can't go with you. I have a responsibility of my own. Okay? It's hard. When you are spiritual, and deeply empathic like that, it's like you gotta learn how to be human in a world, but not of it. You don't want to absorb too much of what's going on down here because it's not worth it. It's just temporary. At the end of the day. So whatever. Well, that was a grand opening. Yeah. I heard they thought you was, they didn't think you was paying attention. But once you go back to, you can't undo what you did. So the same way they tried to humiliate you, they are covered in humiliation for trying to do that to you. That wasn't respectful. That wasn't very nice. Go play somewhere. Surrender. Have patience. Someone's a crab. Intentions. They're centering their intentions, making intentions centering around you and what you have going for you. You have love. That's what you have. You have love of the people. You have respect of the people. You have success in the community. You have the backing of your ancestors. You have the Most High. More importantly, above everything else, you have interests people don't think to ask about. You have a transformation. You have transitioned through your transformation beautifully. You have more pure intentions than most people. You do. You're pretty straight up. So you're going to see, if you're a woman, if you're a Virgo woman or have Virgo in your chart, you're going to see envious men who could use your expertise, make a play for you. Okay? You're going to see a lot of that. You called to cut them off. You can forgive them anyway, but don't entertain them. Now is never a good time for a sit down or a chat. Okay? Just high and by them. Straight up. A couple of these cards is talking about boundaries. You're being real nice with people. You are very respectful and kind to people, but don't let them take advantage of your innocence and try to box you in. Something about being boxed in, absorbing what's not yours. Someone's trying to shrink you down to what's beneath them. You way past. They slow standing next to you. And they slow for trying you. Yeah. This is like silly goose. You think I'm not paying attention? Why don't you back the fuck off and let me breathe? Let me smoke my weed. Why you fucking with me? Stop fucking with me by Little John. Like, get away. You try to blow my harmony. Someone tried to mess up your mood. Or ended up trying to mess up your mood. Like, you're gonna, all these butterflies in here. This celebration is like, people can smell some kind of spiritual upgrade or some kind of like next level success on you. You're learning how to be human. I feel like you're starting to like minimize your circle. You're starting to hang around people who are more along the lines of what you're doing, whether it be career-wise or, just the direction that you're taking. Whether it be career-wise or spiritually, whoever aligns with you. You're learning who aligns with you and who doesn't. It's like detoxing. When you juice, it detox your body. The fruits detox your body, where the vegetables strengthen it. Yeah? It's like if you're a smoker and you have phlegm, you have to spit that phlegm up every so often because the smoke creates that nasty phlegm, the toxins that's in that phlegm. That's nasty. Somebody wants a second chance. All path leads to home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Somebody's on a mission. Somebody is not your friend. Somebody is an enemy to you. A second chance is never too late, new possibilities. They're going to create a new way, but their mission is to take you down, like an assassin. It's to study you to take you down. Don't give them nothing. Don't even talk around this person. Okay? You see what I'm saying? You split the deck. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. They want to dry you out. Bleed them dry. Okay? But with inner authority and intuition, they're not following theirs, or they're weaponizing yours against you. Right, Pop Pop? Can I have a kiss? I can have a kiss? Please?
Yeah.
Don't knock the camera down. Please don't knock the camera down. You need something?
Huh?
You need something? No, you just want to sit next to mommy? You sit right there, next to the fan.
Look.
Yeah, I see it. Alright, you got 3 of Wands here. That does talk about patience. You focused on yourself. You're patiently waiting for your business to grow into something substantial. That's what it is. You're in the soft girl era. You're in the smell of fruits of your labor. Nobody is not going to blow that euphoria for you or ruin it for you. And that's it. Someone's a party pooper at your your graduation. You have a graduation party in everyday life. The moon. I told you, somebody's not your friend. You don't know everything. Hermit mode. Now the hermit is reserved, the moon, where the moon is secretive. Okay? You're following your wisdom, your inner wisdom. You go within. So you can always tell when someone's just showing up as a foolish distraction. The 8 of Wands. Yeah, somebody came for you. And the Star. The Sun. It's been illuminated to you. Someone tried to assassinate you spiritually. They tried it. They tried to shoot you down spiritually. Because you're the antidote. Okay? I heard the Antichrist. You're the antidote for the Antichrist. Yes, you are. 7 of Cups. You see that? Somebody's a 7 of Cups. Somebody's an illusionist. They kick up points to a false god. And Virgo, without even trying, you don't know that about this person, but you learned it. It's something off. Something you went off. Look. Death of transformation. You see that? You see that storm? You ended it. It's over. You showed up like this. So you went from being all reserved like this to being like this. No, that's right, Virgo. You went like this. I feel like your Mars is in Virgo, so they didn't see it coming. So it's like real quiet, a quiet storm like this. Yeah. I love you, Virgo. I always love you. I always support you. But you got all these major arcanas here. And this moon, this 8 of Wands. Someone then what you don't know everything about certain people. And it's good that you don't. And the Star is a healer. It's healing. You focused on yourself. You're the one that's bringing innovative spiritual energy to heal people, to detox people from them jinns. That's what you are. And without even realizing it, they attacked you without realizing it because they're weak in the spirit. Not so much the flesh. A man is weak in the flesh, but very weak in the spirit. They don't have the spiritual muscles that you have. And you got spiritual backing too, but I'm talking about the spiritual muscles, the ones you built up for yourself. Like people can't have cheat codes when they want to look like a sculpted body. You got to build that. That's muscles. Muscles are built, not bought. You see what I'm saying? So people can opt out of doing that part of the work, and their body has changes through it. Like you have blood clots, you have stiffness, you have soreness, you have poor circulation, you just have a poor way of thinking, you have brain fog. It's a lot of things that your body does to let you know, hey, you need to work on this. You see what I'm saying? You have spiritual muscles, so you can punch the shit out somebody with some words without having to do too much. And it doesn't take away from your peace. Someone with a peaceful spirit with the Hermit card, and the moon is someone who's secretly envious. They're envious of it. You see what I'm saying? So they allow things to move through them. But I don't know if they do it I don't know if they willingly do it. It looked like they willingly do it. with the Seven of Cups. Like they're illusionists. They tried to put them rose-colored glasses on you, but you are the teacher. You are the leader with the Hermit. Okay? And the Sun. It's like they got exposed right as they were doing it. Remind you, the first card out for you is the Emperor. And the Hermit, the Star and the Sun. So it's a multifaceted energy with you. The way you maneuver through what these different energies entail. You get the Sun is joy, antidepressant. The Star is right behind the Star. The Star is optimism and healing. All the things I just said about you is coming up in these major arcanas. The Moon is intuition. In a good note, it's heightened intuition, but be kind to yourself that you don't know everything. You're going to have people showing up subservient to jinns. Before you switch decks, tell me something else about the Moon we got. And the Death of Transformation is like, that's your natural way. When you smell a jinn, you got a nose for it. Like people have a pregnant nose, so they have stronger smell senses. That's what it means to say someone has a pregnant nose. They could pick up on anything. So can you. You can smell a jinn. I don't care if the person wearing perfume. You can smell that jinn. The Empress. So your person has a Taurus moon or a Libra moon. That's what that's telling me, because the Empress is clarifying the moon and you're the Emperor. Or your person's high status, they're the Empress, even if they're a man, and you're the Emperor. Like you're taking action, they're more in that receptive energy. They're the energy, like you use both energies accordingly, but your person is more in that receptive energy because they're a little further along, and you are still you were combating a little bit of like nasty energy, but it's your celebration right now. Don't forget that every day is what people put into Christmas or birthdays and anniversaries and holidays and graduations. That's every day for you. That is every day for you. You don't need the party pooper attitude to counteract it. So what that means is people pushing off things about them or how they feel about them. It's more about them than it is about you. You're supposed to be in that celebratory energy. You're supposed to be happy. You don't have time to ward off jinns right now. You have protection for that. So that's what all this is coming full circle is. And that's why my grandfather showed up with his hands on his hips. The next time somebody do such and such and such and such, whoop them or slap them. He was the man who slapped them. They come from that era where they slap people, slap women, not to abuse them, but to redirect them and discipline them. That's just the culture at that time. So people who were born in like the 20s and 30s, by the time they was grown enough in the 40s and 50s, and they had wives, and they wife did something to disrespect them or did something that disobeyed them, they would slap them. They didn't hit them with a feather. They would kind of like palm their hand and just kind of slap them. But my two grandmothers slapped and punched back. My grandmother said, I tried to take a bottle and bust it over his head. I tried to break it over his head. He tried to slap me one time when we was younger. We was like first married. I said, oh, hell no. We're not doing all that. You ever try to swing on me or whoop me, I'm going to whoop your ass back. That's where I came from. So that's the spirit of your ancestors. That's what I'm getting from you. It ain't in your nation unless somebody just slap you around like that. Whether with their words, with their insecurities, with their ignorance. It's just a lot. It just feels like ignorance to me. It just feels like a lot of ignorance about what you got going on. Like they tried to size you up to be something they don't even know. You don't even know me. You don't even know the old me. You don't know. You done transformed, death of transformation so many times. So many times. I heard Jonathan Majors. I love you so much. So many times. But listen, Virgo, That receptive energy. I just feel like they thought because you was in that Empress energy, the moon can also represent your intuition. It's like you got to go in masculine energy because he's trying to fight you and you have a lot to protect. You have everything to lose. Okay? So they saw this soft girl era, Empress, feminine energy and tried you like the critics. The critics who try to tear you apart when you're a star. You beloved by the people, but you always got a couple people who write bad articles about you. That's that motherfucker. And you went into emperor mode, okay? And it's like spiritually, your ancestors showed up. She's not alone, or he's not alone. Don't try it. She's strapped. Don't try it. Huh. I didn't know that shit was a thing. Somebody didn't know that was a thing. Like, that's real. You have the Hierophant. That's your job, to lead the people into a more healing, open-minded space. Say yes, expand through the extremes, soften to anger, okay? That's your double mission. That is your purpose. Knight of Swords. You're the witty one, the one with the common sense. So how does someone with such great responsibilities uphold themselves? This is where people undermine you because they see this delicate, soft girl era woman or man, or women. I feel like this speaks to women as it pertains to women. This is an empress who I feel like you're the chief of your family. Culturally speaking, you're head honcho of your family. Like you groomed yourself, you have been groomed into being the matriarch of your family. This doesn't disrespect your elders. What it does is you could have branched off and built your own family, and you have maneuvered into the matriarch or the monarch of your family beautifully. Because that's your place. Like a lot of responsibility could be on you, and you're young, or always was on you. But you're young, but that's your place. You're raised like that for a reason. So it's nothing to resent. That was your lesson, to soften, to love. Say yes and expand. Honor the fact that you are chosen to do something bigger, because you have to be able to handle that boatload, okay, when it comes in, as it comes in. And look what's there. Believe, and my purple amethyst is right on that 3 of Wands, okay? You know your time is here. You're just maneuvering through everyday life. 2 of Cups. What else is this? King of Cups. Your person's already chosen for you. So nobody can't make plans with your energy. This is how this person showed up, that 9 of Wands. They couldn't hide that from you. The person that tried to annihilate you. 10 of Cups. Death of transformation is 10 of Cups. You transformed into celebratory energy. You didn't know somebody lays awake at night. I don't think this is a romantic partner, but they lay awake at night observing and watching you. They don't understand why you. Okay, why are you in that? How do you get to be in that celebratory energy? High Priest. You're somebody who walks alone a lot, but you're alone for a reason. You're alone because you're allowed to be alone. This is a very intense part of your spiritual journey, but it's not the working through the part. It's like it feels the softening to anger part. It's like second nature. It's like building up so many muscles. You could do it in your sleep. Before you couldn't do 1 push-up. Now you could probably do like 50 push-ups. You see what I'm saying? That transition, like that full body, you built up those muscles. You have it like that. You see what I'm saying? Nobody saw that in real life, or they just went a long time. Maybe the last generation saw somebody like you, or the generation before them saw somebody like you. Like they hear myths, like it's an urban myth to this particular person or this group of people. I think this person became all very awkward towards you because they could really like be in love with you, but that's not the play. for them to act a certain way towards you. It's like I feel, I want, without considering the boundaries of another person. It's like that doesn't matter what you want. It's what this person is going to do what's right for them. So somebody's trying to catch you before you like really take off. They trying to like plant seeds in you. They trying to plant seeds before you really take off. Just to say, I've been here before the mass success. Ten of Wands. I saw that in my third eye. The Fool's card and the Queen of Swords. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Star, and the Three of Pentacles. I don't know what somebody thought. They were just going to like manipulate you, because they manipulate people all the time. This Ten of Cups in reverse too. You don't want that. You don't want. What you don't need. When I split the deck, Ace of Cups. You're the prize. That's what I get from this. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, for somebody, it's like, no, you can't come in and say whatever and have your way and just attach yourself to somebody else's destiny. They got a whole ass whooping for that. See with that Knight of Wands, that Three of Wands. Now for them, the Priestess is in reverse. The Strength is in reverse. The Ten of Swords. They got more of the Ten of Swords. What they thought, your Ten of Cups is their Ten of Swords. That's the bottom line. You see, your Ten of Cups, that they couldn't take that from you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. They couldn't take that from you. You don't have a impoverished mindset. They couldn't steal your joy because you don't have a impoverished mindset. Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the deck. That's the Jinn card that I told you about. The Three of Wands in reverse, that is impatient. Like they just went for it. Very low frequency with the High Priestess in reverse. That's the Jinns moving through them because they don't have that spiritual backing. Okay? And the Strength in reverse is a sign of weakness. Okay? Your Wheel of Fortune is their Ten of Swords. You don't even know me like that, and you're that kind of upset. It's the spiritual backing. They know the difference between you and them. Okay? That Knight of Cups in reverse, that's not for them to pursue you. That's them going back the other way. The Ten of Wands, that upheaval battle. Okay? Trying to discourage you like you got a plate load and you could use some help. You could use them. They want you to, it's just like somebody wants you to believe you need them. Or they pull that shit on people all the time. And these people submit to it because they don't know their power. You are the Queen of Swords. That's a whole fucking warrior. You look to your intuition. You look to your North Node every fucking day of the week. Because this Queen of Swords is looking at this High Priestess like, it's not on accident that I'm here. This is purposeful. Yeah, I did it on purpose. Somebody's afraid of your cockiness. Like, I don't know that to be women. Okay? I don't know that. I don't know women to act like that. This is definitely a woman I'm talking to with Virgo placements. You the shit. You know, you can know you the shit. But now you see it through people's derogatory behavior. They know you the shit too. So, the World card, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Overly clingy, overly materialistic. You're already possessive in the upright or pinching pennies. And it's a World card. The World card is you. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is them. Well, Eccentric, you spent this whole reading telling people, like, this could be you, your energy, that youthful energy. You keep it young, you keep it lighthearted, you keep it flirty. But I don't like these. I don't like who this is. Okay, they just don't respect. They don't respect. They try not to respect you. Okay? Because you show up different. I can't say they do that to other people because other people, maybe they felt like they successfully pulled them down too. Okay? But you got clarity. You have a fresh start. You have a positive outlook on life. The bud is potential, promise, and it's about to happen. Keep going. People can smell that. People can smell your success and they want you to apologize for it, but that's not the name of the game. That's not the play. You are the Queen of Swords and the Fool. What's the Fool? You took a chance and it paid off for you. That's a chance everybody refused to take because they find everything wrong with it. They find with the Ten of Wands, they find they found the problem instead of being the solution. And why not? Because why the hell not? Like, what else you got going on? You're not there to get in to make close bonds or let people attach to your energy. You can't. You got to maintain that emperor status, that emotional intelligence. You got to maintain integrity. You can't be emotionally out of whack. That's the whole thing. The hermit is the emperor in reverse. You could have been there before, maybe not in this context, but you've already learned that lesson with the Seven of Cups next to the Hermit. You already understand, you know, when you have to peel back those layers with the Moon, because it's not clear what's all to come of the experience. When you got to learn something and you got to peel back them layers and sharpen your intuition and stuff, you already had that lesson. That's why you're the Queen of Swords, okay? You're the Empress operating out of the Queen of Swords, but you showed up as the Emperor. You could switch that energy, no problem. And the Magician's not here, but Virgo, your energy by way of Hermit and Emperor is, okay? What's the Fool card? I feel like that's a mantra. The introduction, Rihanna song, Run This Town, that's a mantra. What's the Fool card? Judgment. The Awakening. This is a Judgment card. I told you. Page of Cups. This is for your children, and their children, and their children, and etc. Everybody's children. You've been grooming for this since you were a child. You were raised like that on purpose. Virgo, I'm stopping right here because I want this motherfucker out of your energy. While you're the artist. You are the artist. People see it. People are scared. Some people are scared of it. Okay, it's one of those phases where it's like, hey man, remember that time I shared my Twinkie with you, and they feel like you owe them something. Okay, it's one of those type times. It's like, okay, thank you. I told you thank you before. You didn't have to do it, okay, but you did, and I said thank you already. I don't owe you anything. You see what I'm saying? It's like one of those energy. I just use Twinkies as an example, okay, because anybody can understand that. So Virgo, your success is not to be apologized for. It's to be celebrated. So you have to stay in that celebratory energy. Don't let nobody pull you out of it with their hidden intentions with the Moon. They want you to surrender to their neuroses, and that's not going to happen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.